What is up, guys? In today's video, we are going to talk about the top 5 ways that you can get water damage leads from the internet without a website. That is right, without a website. If you guys stick around to the end of the video, not only will I tell you 5 ways to get leads without a website, I will also tell you exactly what I would do going into 2023 if I were starting all over and I had to get leads from the internet within 21 days. I'll break all that down. Let's go. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and dive on in. I do want to be clear as well. When I tell you you don't need a website, like, I'm not even kidding. Like, you do not need a website. Don't build a website. You're going to burn your money. Do not build a website, okay? What you going to do with it? Don't nobody going to find it. All the ways we're going to cover today is how people are going to find your business, and it will not be the website, okay? Now, these are not necessarily in any particular order. I'll reveal what I will do in the very end, okay, in terms of what's what. These are just the notes that I got on my paper. Number 1. The first way and the most predictable way that you'll get water damage leads in your business in the long run, it's going to be from your Google My Business page or your GMB, okay? And so you do need to have a Google My Business page. If you don't have one, you need to set one up, and you can Google this term right here. How do I set up a GMB page? You'll find that thing right there, and then boom, you got to do it. They will mail out a postcard to you. You can probably get one set up in about 2 to 3 weeks. Shouldn't take that long. If you don't have one, do it, bro. Set up a Google My Business. People are going to like that long term. That's going to be, whenever you Google like pizza near me or water damage near me, you'll scroll down past the ads. That'll be the area where the map resides, and there'll be like the top 3 businesses right there. That's where your Google My Business will reside. Once you start to appear in that 3-pack, you will get calls from there, and those are going to be good ones. It takes a little while to show up there. There's a few things that you got to do to optimize that page to get it there. We can tell you about that later, but like once you get there, you'll get leads from that handful every month. You can get it from a Google My Business page. There will be people that will just go there randomly looking for the thing that you are, the thing that you do, and they search, for that product or for that service / city, state. That's where Google My Business comes into play, and that's the first way to get jobs from the internet, okay? Number 2, this one's so easy, and a lot of people will say, I need to have a website to link up to my GMB. You do not. Here's what you can do. Go to Facebook and create a Facebook page for your business, okay? So create a Facebook page for your business, and then you can take the URL or the link to that business and put that on your GMB, okay? And plus, you need to have something on your Facebook page anyway. It doesn't take you very long to set that up. If you guys need help, you can reach out to our team, workwithshane.com, and we can walk you through what we do there. But a Facebook page is good. That you'll be surprised. You will get leads from Facebook organically, from friends, from family, from community groups, like for your neighborhood. If you don't believe me, go to one of your local community groups, search the term plumber, and you're going to find 3, 4, 5 instances where someone said, hey, I've got a leak. Who do I call? Like, people put that on Facebook, and there'll be 5 or 6 people, and they want to tag your business. So that's the reason why you want to have your business on Facebook, because it'll take them right to your page, okay? And you just put your phone number right there, and boom, it works beautifully, okay? So Google My Business, number 1. Social media page, number 2. Number 3, this one's probably the best. It's a pay-per-call site, okay? And these are going to be, these are companies that will sell you live phone calls. Now, pay-per-call is PPC. That is different than PPC, pay-per-click. So that's the reason why I call it pay-per-call. You'll hear pay-per-click and pay-per-call. They both are PPC, so we're calling it pay-per-call. So these are going to be companies like 33 Mile Radius, Service Direct, Goodser, stuff like that, where they will sell you live telephone calls for water damage. You sign up with them, and most of them, or many of them, will run the traffic, or whenever they run the ad, someone clicks on the ad, it's going to go to an unbranded page, and it might say like local restoration code near me, okay? So these people are calling some generic landing page or generic company. They don't know who it is. They just know that they have water in their house, and they don't give a crap who comes to get it out. You need to do that, and here's the reason why. The people that are already clicking on that cheesy website, they obviously don't care who it is, because they saw the dude that looks like he's from a Fabio commercial, and they clicked it anyway, and they called. And so here's what happens. Those pay-per-call sites, when you hit click to call, it'll go to their 1-800 number, but then they forward it directly to your cell phone. So that's how they do it, okay? So if someone says water damage near me, it's gonna open up, usually on their phone, it's gonna say click to call, they're gonna say call, they forward it straight to your phone, and now I'm on the phone with you, and that just costs you $400 or $500. Is it worth it? Yeah, dude, you can get jobs, you can make a lot of money, you can make $1 million a year just from pay-per-call if you do it right and you're in a good market, okay? What will you make? It's probably more likely you'll make $100,000, $300,000 a year in supplementing water damage. It just depends on the market you're in and how good you are and do you turn it on or off. But they are definitely worthwhile. My guess is this: if you learn how to run the internet the right way, you will break your operations in your business sooner than you think. Okay, so pay-per-call company, and these are probably my favorite because like I said, 32-mile radius, Service Direct, Goods. These guys, this is what they do for a living. One of the other options is like you go run AdWords yourself, or you go hire someone to do AdWords. Well, the reason why you shouldn't go run AdWords because you don't know how. And if you know how to do digital marketing like that, you are a digital marketer. You are in advertising, not in restoration. Those are completely different things. Okay. So I wouldn't even recommend you try and learn AdWords. Hell, I never did. We made millions of dollars. I don't even know how to run an AdWords campaign. Zero idea. Okay. If you can find someone to do it for you, you should let them. Okay. If you can pay somebody to do something for you, you should. All right. So the pay-per-call sites are really good. Is $500 expensive for a $5,000 job? No, it's very cheap. As a matter of fact, it's very, very cheap. Your alternative is you've got nothing. So pay-per-call sites are really, really good. Here is number 4. Number 4 is Google Guaranteed. Now this one is a little bit of a hybrid because this is where Google is kind of running a campaign for you and they're running an ad, but basically they're gonna send you a live phone call too. If you guys want to know more about these, or this is kind of a high level view, if you want to learn more and get down deep in this stuff, you can go to workwithshane.com, and we've got a 30-day test drive program where we kind of walk you through all this internet stuff. It's really, really super good. I'm not going to teach you all the basics of these things. I just show you what to do. We help you do it so you get the leads, okay? And if you guys want me to break this down in further detail, I can go through and break down the difference between each one of them and the nuance stuff. But like, if you just do what I tell you to do, you're going to be successful. If you just do what I tell you to do, you will be successful, okay? You don't have to understand why calculus works if you're just willing to learn calculus, okay? Learning why something works versus learning how to do it, those are different animals, okay? So I'm just gonna give you the actionable stuff and tell you different ways to do it. So Google Guaranteed. With Google Guaranteed, it's kind of a cross, right, between AdWords and the pay-per-call stuff. So Google, instead of paying like $400 for a phone call from like a pay-per-call site, Google will sell you that call, but they'll do it for like $80 or $100, okay, which is a lot cheaper. Why do they do it? It's in an early phase. They're only a few years into it. Not everybody does it yet. I think once everybody adopts it and they get this thing dialed in, the prices will go from $80 to $100 to $200, right? Or maybe $3. I can promise you this: Google is not your friend, and when they can make more money off of you, they will. They're just not very good at it yet, okay? So, but Google Guaranteed, you don't need a landing page for that. You don't need a website for that. You just don't. Google will send you leads, and if you sign up, you will get them. What you need to do for that, take a background check, and you can just say, how do I set up a Google Guaranteed site? It's Local Service Ads, LSA, Google Local Services. So you can Google that, and it'll walk you through that. And if you guys want more, then drop a comment down below, and I'll walk you through it, buddy. Number 5, here's the 5th way that you can go about getting internet leads without a website. This one is more traditional. This is something, it's called pay-per-click. And this is what you've heard of like AdWords, right? So this is, again, where I would tell you, you don't need to learn how to do that, but you can hire an AdWords agency, and even that company, some of them, depending on what AdWords company you hire. Here's the deal, guys. If you go hire a traditional marketing agency, they're gonna wanna run those AdWords to a WordPress site with good SEO, blah, 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 and they just don't know how this works. If you listen to that dude, and then I do it on my end, I will kick your teeth in. We will beat you 9 ways from Sunday, all right? You don't need to run your AdWords to your website. You should run it to a landing page. You don't even need to know what a landing page is if you're watching this video. But if you ever hire a marketing agency or someone to run your AdWords, just ask them this: are you going to run this to a landing page? And if they say no, we're going to run it to your website, fire them or pay the consequences. Okay? There you go. You heard it here. There's a lot of different reasons why they might try to say run it to the website. I'm just telling you this: Don't do it. You don't need to. All right. Let's talk about this. AdWords is where someone will click water damage, ServPro, whatever. They typed in, I need extraction from my basement, and there's a series of ads that pop up. You can run a landing page to that ad, and that's yet another way. I mean, guys, when I tell you we probably did $1 million of water damage just from AdWords. Did not go to a website, went to the landing page. I'm telling you what works because I did it, okay? Don't tell me you can't. You can. But I say it like this because I know that there's some bozos either watching this or you're gonna go ask somebody and then they're gonna tell you, no, do it the other way. And I'm telling you, dude, I don't care what they say. I did it. So how about that? And you can too. Now, so you can run that to AdWords. So for whatever that's worth, that's 5 ways, all right? So I wanna go back and tell you what I would do now, all right? So let's recap. With Google My Business, social media page like Facebook, pay-per-calls like 33-mile radius, Service Direct, etc. There's others too. I'm not going to tell all of them because I got a few secrets out there. I don't want to tell everybody in the world because it won't be quite as effective. But if y'all want to know some of those secrets, go to workwithshane.com. I used to tell 33-mile radius used to be my dirty little secret. Y'all go to their website back from like 2017, and there was a much skinnier version of me on there giving them testimonies. They are a good company and it works. Google Guaranteed, you need to sign up for that too. You can get leads from that. And then pay-per-click AdWords advertising. So those are the top 5. So what would I do if I had to start all over and I had to get a lead within 21 days? What would I do? This is a very, very simple answer. Pay-per-call. You sign up for the pay-per-call sites, right? Sign up for water only, answer the phone the right way. Okay, in certain markets. If you can't get in those markets, we've got some other ways you can get in. There's secondary providers, and then there's secondary services. There are some that are better than others for pay-per-call, all right? So you gotta make sure you're using the right ones. But I can just tell you this, that's what I would do. I would start with the pay-per-call because you don't need to know what you're doing. You just give them some money, bam, it works. Answer the phone the right way, learn how to dispute the calls, and then if you get 10 calls, half of them are gonna be disputed, all right, if you do it the right way. If you sign up for those things, you should get leads within 21 days, all right? I would do the pay-per-call stuff first. Guaranteed first. Second thing I would do, set up a Google My Business page. It shouldn't take you but an hour and a half to get that thing set up. They're gonna mail you the postcards to do that. So I would do the pay-per-call site first, set up my Google My Business page tomorrow, and apply for your Google Guaranteed. Those are the top 3 things that I would do. And you can do those in 2 days. In 2 days from watching this, you can do those, all right? So don't mess around. Then here's what I would really tell you to do. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not trying to pitch you hard on this, but I'm telling you, it took me years to learn this stuff. We've got a 30-day program where we walk you through all this stuff. It's a test drive of the stuff we do. You can go to workwithshane.com and learn more. But seriously, it's a $500 offer. You come in, and if it's not worth 10 grand, we refund your money. And you'll still get to learn what I'm telling you, but we'll walk you through and show you which companies. I just can't show you here because like I like those dudes, but I'm gonna show you how to get down and dirty. I would be explaining to you things that they will not approve of. But that's okay. They charge me $600 for a live phone call. I tell you how to weasel out of it if it's not a great phone call. Because what you're going to find is most people that run these pay-per-click campaigns or pay-per-call campaigns, they're going to complain and say they're all garbage leads. Well, a lot of them are garbage. That's why you got to answer the phone the right way, and you have to dispute the calls, bro. You got to dispute the calls. You can hang up on them, call them back on unrecorded line, but you got to do it the right way. All right? You want to know with that? Go to workwithshane.com. So here's the recap. You do your pay-per-call stuff, guaranteed. Sign up for that today on the top ones. Set up your Google My Business and your Google Guaranteed. But I would tell you this, go to workwithshane.com, come in our test drive for 30 days, and do it the way I tell you to, okay? And if you don't like it, I refund your money, and I give you a free set of contracts too. So it's a great deal. But I would tell you this, do the internet first, okay? And you can get your internet to 40, 50 grand a month of mitigation. And the next thing I tell you to do is to master plumbers. Master plumbers, my friend, okay? Hit critical mass with the internet and then go straight to plumbers. So if you guys have any questions, drop something down in the comments. I'll read them all. I'll read each and every one of them. And also, if you don't mind, share this on social media, all right? It would mean a lot to me. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that video, I've got 3 things for you. Number 1, if you haven't yet, click on my face below and be sure to subscribe to the channel, okay? We put out new content each and every week. Also, if you want me to help you grow your company, go to workwithshane.com. Workwithshane.com, put in your information, we can get on a call and see how we can help you grow your company. Lastly, there'll be some other videos right here. If you want to watch more content about growing your restoration company, check out one of these videos. We'll see you guys on the next one.